basically seeing people just sitting back and waiting to see what they'll get out of that Janet Yellen speech tomorrow out in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. There are a lot of folks who are saying, hey, don't hold your breath that she's going to actually talk about any near-term rate hike probability, but you never know. So overall right now, the tape is trying not to fight the Fed, and folks are just holding off, being a little hesitant. Also, the news hitting today has a lot of sort of mixed messages. We did get slightly better than expected weekly unemployment claims. Productivity was okay. We are seeing today overall small caps have been consistently positive, seeing a little bit of strength when it comes to chip stocks, folks piling back in there. Some of the big cap techs, Cisco hitting a better than 10-year high today, and biotech is bouncing back. Biotech has been under pressure over the last few days with Mylan Labs coming out of Mylan Pharmaceuticals coming out under a lot of pressure over big rises in the EpiPen. This is an epinephrine pen that is really critical to people who suffer from allergies, something that they can just sort of inject right away, and it helps them come out of anaphylactic shock. The company has raised the price significantly here in the U.S., and a lot of folks are starting to really say this is becoming prohibitively expensive for something that so many people need. The CEO this morning on CNBC defending the practice, saying the problem isn't us. She says the problem is the broken system here in the U.S. So many middlemen. Our net is not going to be that much. Nonetheless, still didn't answer the question about why they needed such a big price increases on something that is going to be facing generic competition, but isn't right now. At the moment, Mylan doesn't seem to be convincing investors. The stock a bit lower, but biotech overall is bouncing back. A lot of folks may be thinking that the collateral damage was overdone. In retail, that's one of the areas we're continuing to see a mixed picture. You would think that on the lower end, that's where retailers were doing well, but both Dollar Tree and Dollar General missed their estimates this morning. Some people say that perhaps the fact that Walmart is starting to execute better is taking dollar share from them. On the high end, Tiffany's profits beat, however, is the seventh straight quarter of revenue declines as that dollar impact in global markets really hitting Tiffany shares. Netflix today, one of the better performers in tech, along with Cisco, getting an upgrade today. Netflix has been bouncing back of late as people are starting to revisit the whole streaming video business. And finally, Amazon maybe getting into the car selling business. Amazon is revamping and launching a new car research platform that is going to compete with TrueCar. That's one of the leaders in that space. Although we're even not sure whether they are going to get into delivering cars to Amazon Prime members in 2 days. That would be something. Back to you.